We are live.
You are
I
live.
feel like we're odd. I don't know. You're like,
You just feel odd?
shut up. We're not centered or something. I don't. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. Hi, everybody. I don't know. Our light went out in the living room, and we have no light bulbs that fits that one because it's special light bulbs. So just bear with us tonight.
Like everything else around here, it's
I'll,
special.
I'll have to pick up some tomorrow. I didn't realize that we were low on them or out. So
That's pretty low.
yeah, so we just have the little ring light going tonight. Everybody staying warm? I'm not. I'm freezing. Think I'm fixing to have to go over here and get my blanket. Ooh, you been staying warm? I can't quit yawning too. Hey, Glenda. Y'all still got snow? Sue, y'all still got snow?
I'm sure Glenda still got snow.
It's crazy that it snowed.
I seen that there was a town in Alaska that the sun was shining, it was like 70 degrees.
Yeah, I seen that too, and everybody was like that. It's funny how everything flipped.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we were talking about last night in Bible study. You know, the beach has snow and Alaska is warm. So it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, I'm ready for it to all go away. 7 inches. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy.
We had 0.
Yeah. I was excited that we didn't have it this time. I'm not gonna lie. So
But somebody needs to come get this 7-degree temperature we've been having and send it back north.
So yesterday I walked through. Yesterday morning I got up and I was walking through. We have one of those thermometers that you put it outside, but you can see inside on the little monitor. What? It's one that you keep it inside. You don't have to look outside to see what the temperature is. What do you call it?
Okay, go with it.
Okay. And so as I walked by the fireplace mantle, because that's where it sits, I said, it's 8 degrees outside. Oh, yeah. I looked out and the pool is completely frozen and the pump has been running. And so it had enough water in the pump and the filter to circulate it just through that one area to keep it going while everything else was frozen. It was crazy. And I went out there today with a heater and or a heat gun and tried to dethaw some of it. Now it's actually pushing water through it. So
back up. We done froze the hose pipe.
Oh yeah,
solid 100 foot of hose pipe, solid
frozen. Yes, because all of it didn't drain out. And so he had to bring the hose pipe in, put it in the bathtub,
run hot water over it, and then run hot water through it, blow all the ice out of it, then take it back outside, bust the water or ice out of the waterers, and wash the troughs out and fill them back up at 8:00 at night.
Yeah, because they had just gotten nasty where every animal is drinking out of them. Because the ducks have these other little bowls that they drink out of. So we try to keep it from getting nasty. And then, well, I went out there and there was a duck stuck in the water trough because, you know, there is a piece of fence over the top of the big water trough so the ducks can't get in it. Well, no, a duck got in it, was stuck in the water. It's been a couple of days, y'all, and I'm over it. But everybody is good. The babies are good. They seem to be handling it really well. They lay in the sunshine a lot. And you go out there and play and they'll come to you and Boaz will just love all over you. So, and Naomi was too today. Yeah. And then I got Roy a little bit. Esther, she don't want to mess with nobody. She don't want nobody touching her, nothing. So, what is she?
It's Poppy hour.
But we're all just over it. I don't know about y'all, but we're over it. Hey Sue, you're double dipping. But yeah, we're over it. Is it 31 right now?
I can't see it.
I think it's 31 right now. Let me look on my phone.
Every time I move it so I can see it, somebody puts it back.
I haven't touched it. It's 28 right now here. So yeah, that husky in him. Alan completely disappeared from the screen. Yeah, Poppy's hiding him.
I'm back here.
We'll sit up where they can see you.
I got a 60-pound dog weight on me.
She's got on her sweater.
She's all prim and proper with the legs
crossed. Yeah. They enjoy this cold weather because right now they got good winter coats on. They'll get outside and play. And Alan sent me a video yesterday of earlier it was today, and it's a guy standing outside with his coat and his scarf and his boggins, gloves, everything. He's like, would y'all please hurry up? And the dog's playing in the snow. Yeah, that's the way I feel with the three of them, or the four of them actually out there. So Harley, he usually goes potty and he's ready to come right back in. The poodles, no, they want to just play. So
Chris is up top too.
No, that's a different one.
That's just
yeah. Hey, Christy and Scott. Oh, my nose is wanting to stop up for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, all this weather's crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm over it. And what, Saturday, it's going to be 50 something degrees. And then next Saturday, it's going to be almost 70 degrees. It's crazy. It's well, I seen that Tracy and Jean didn't get any snow.
Anything north of I-85, it kind of tapered off a lot after that. Prattville got some snow, but not much, not like Montgomery and South.
Well, I seen something. It's not our normal weather guy, but I did see something today that another round could come back in there the first week in February. And like, no, please. But if anybody goes by the persimmons, the persimmon trees, all the persimmons that they broke up had shovels in them, which means a snowy season. So, but I don't know how true they are, but that's everybody that I seen that does the persimmon trees that goes by them had shovels in them, or they look like little spoons. So,
well, alrighty.
You got clothes strung all over the house. You never, ain't that the truth? I've got on a sweatshirt right now because I'm freezing. So I don't know why I've gotten so cold, but I'm over it. I'm done. And I got to get out in the morning and get out in it, and I don't like to do that. I'd rather just stay here where it's warm under my warm blanket, but I got too much to do.
Where'd everybody go?
I don't know. Everybody disappearing, huh? Oh. And Facebook keeps jumping in and out. I don't know why. So I walked through Tractor Supply yesterday, and they're putting all their seeds and everything out. And I'm thinking, it's 20 degrees outside. They're here. Chris is here. Glenda's here. Sue's here.
Yeah. The only three. We've done dropped down from 10 to 3.
Huh. No telling.
What is going on?
I've hibernated for 2 days, but got to work tomorrow. Yeah, I got
2 good days to hibernate.
Yeah, I've got to get out tomorrow too. We're having a clean day at the church, so I gotta get up in the morning, and I got to get JC Grace at some point because she's coming. She's done said she's coming this weekend. So she hadn't been here for the past couple of weekends, has she? She's been being hooky from here, which is unusual, but she has stayed with some friends and some stuff like that. So
we still got 4 more goats that's got to find homes.
Yes, and my plan is this weekend to put them out on the farm pages because I really didn't want them just to go to anybody during this cold spurt and me not know that they didn't have a barn or something to go in. So, where you going, Poppy? Don't knock. I knew she was going to do it.
She's not as bad as her daughter.
Yeah. So, we have 2 boys and a little girl that needs homes. If anybody here is interested in them.
And Chloe.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't put her up yet. So, yes, I do. You know that. I mean, I only let the other girl get them, the other family, because I knew that they had a big barn and that they would be taken care of. And so I talked to him last night and was like, "How are they doing?" He said, "Oh, they're spoiled."
Yeah, I did too. You know what he told me?
What?
Oh, you're Wendy's husband.
They have not been going to our church very long. So
I said, yeah. I said, how's those goats doing? He goes, oh, you're Wendy's husband.
We sit together every Sunday and Wednesday. That's funny. But we got to go by there, I think, Saturday morning or either Sunday evening because they've got to have their last of their vaccination shots.
Yeah.
So if you buy a little thing, I don't know if I mentioned this on the video with your CDT vaccines. When you buy the bottle of it, you have to use the whole bottle within like a week. And for them having just 2, it wouldn't pay for them to go buy a whole bottle of it and it waste. So I've got to give everybody their other shots. So we're just going to swing by there and I'm going to give them 2 a shot and be done with it. So, and yes, they have kids to play with. And she said they are spoiling them rotten. They go out every morning and said they even go out before they go to bed to make sure they're good.
They got 2 little girls, don't they?
They have 2 girls and a boy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I figure they're going to get some chickens next. So I told them around February, March, I'll start hatching chickens again. I do have some silkies out there hatched, but they don't come out from under the heat plate very much.
You wouldn't either if it was 8 degrees outside.
Their food bowl is actually under the brooder with them, and they'll peek their head out and get them some water and run right back under there.
Freeze their tail feathers off.
Yeah. Yeah, we're down to 5. We lost 3. I mean, chicks sometimes just do that. So, but I have started another clutch of silky eggs, and they were laying really good, but they've slowed down the past couple of days because of it being so cold. So hopefully when it warms back up the next few days, I'll get enough of for more to add to my clutch to go in the incubator. So yeah, they're going to be good. And they actually kept their names as Tate and Ruth. So, and that Tate is something else. She said he will just crawl up in your lap when you sit down beside him. And I knew he would be that way. And Boaz is getting to be like that. Boaz is going to be beautiful. He's going to be a pretty little boy. And he is so funny. He yells all the time, though. Mm-hmm. All the time. So I just can't keep a boy.
It's funny how their characters or their personalities come out.
Yeah. And Roy, that sound he makes tickles me to death.
Sticks that tongue out.
Yeah, he makes him. I've only heard one other goat do that, and it was on Weed'em and Reap. So it's quite funny. Well, hello, Susan. But yeah, it's
Rachel. Hey, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. But it's time for all of them to find new homes, and I'm not looking forward to that. And I think, Sue's been seeing the videos of him making that. I mean, that noise just tickles me to death. But we're going to go in the next couple of weeks for sure and pick up a new buck because we are going to go ahead and rebreed them back. So go ahead. And I was going to wait, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and breed them back. So, and because Cash needs some new ladies, and we need a new.
Cash has been here a while.
Cash has been here almost 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 4 years. So, I was looking at Daisy today. She's getting a pretty big udder.
She don't talk about your udder.
And I noticed yesterday that her belly she's dropped. And so, well, at least maybe you're waiting till after the cold spurt to have a baby.
Yeah, because she waited to the coldest day of the year last year.
Yeah, that's what I told Iris this morning. I said, you waited till it was 12 degrees to make your appearance. So at least we didn't throw a baby when it was 8 degrees. Because even though she's a good mama, it's still hard on those babies to keep their body temperature up like that. It would probably be an inside baby. So, and I don't want a bottle baby. So, and Daisy's too big to come in and stay, which she wouldn't care, but she would, when she was little, y'all know she lived in the house, and she lived in the house for what, 12 weeks?
A long time.
And the recliner was hers. She would not let you have that recliner for nothing.
Run around here with a diaper pushing a bottle across the floor.
Yep, she had 2 diapers on. She had one. No, that was Bruno that wore 2 diapers. Yeah. She wore a diaper with an onesie to hold her diaper on. And yeah, she would.
Hey, Martha.
Hey, Martha. And she would get in that recliner and she wasn't moving for nothing. She was so tiny too. You wouldn't know it by looking at her.
No, she was tiny.
She was so little. And but I'm pretty sure the next couple of weeks, and it could be just a matter of days, and it could be a week or 2 weeks. You know, the girls did the same thing. So I don't think that Iris is pregnant. I'm not seeing any signs at all. Because she's good and healthy, but I don't see any signs that she's pregnant. And she could be, and just not as far along as her mom.
We didn't realize Daisy was pregnant last year.
No, because she didn't say she didn't show an udder or anything. So you just don't never know.
You just went out and there was another little head in the field.
Yeah, yelling. It was at the hay bin. It was hanging out with Sophie, remember? So, do what? Oh, you're getting your drink? Okay. So, but we're just not used to this. And cold weather makes it so hard and more expensive. We spend extra money that we don't need to spend for straw and extra feed and stuff like that. So,
yeah, we're going to have to go get feed for long. March, that's a good time to be due.
Yeah. So it really wasn't planned. I mean, we just put Cash in there with them, and just whenever they came in heat. We did not get snow this time, Martha. It missed us. We got it last week.
Yeah, from central Alabama south, it hit. We're kind of in northwest Alabama,
and I'm so thankful it missed us this time.
Mm-hmm. We just got the cold weather.
Yeah, it was 8 degrees yesterday morning. So, but I think it was 19 this morning, and I think the low tonight is only like 22.
Only 22.
Yeah, just 22.
Just 22.
Just 22. So, but
yeah, we're losing people on Facebook because it keeps going in and out.
Yeah. 2 kittens. Oh, we
how's the puppy liking the kittens? That's always interesting.
But cats are always a good thing to have around because they kept with the mice population. Unless you have a big great white Pyrenees that does not like cats, then your cats can't get in the pasture. So
Dadgum, that's horrible. Drop them off in this kind of weather.
Well, I've been seeing on Facebook, like people are posting litters of puppies that they are finding just wherever. People are just throwing them out. Like, it blows my mind. How do people do that? I don't understand it. They can't fend for themselves. It makes me so mad. If I could afford it, I would take in every animal.
Oh, I know. Don't I know it?
Yes, that would be awesome. I've got to find out what the date is. I think it's April 26th is what I think it is. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's sweet. Moses and Duncan like each other a lot. When I got up this morning, they were both curled up together on the end of the bed.
With Poppy and Harley.
With Harley in there.
Yeah.
And we normally, Duncan doesn't stay inside anymore, but with it being as cold as it has been, I've let him in at night, and he'll go out during the day, but he'll come back in at night. But now, as soon as it warms back up, Duncan will, and Moses is in and out all the time, but they've been sleeping in the house just because it's been so cold. But because we needed, the mice had gotten so bad out there that we needed something to clean them up. So
I was going to get a tiger,
but they can't go in the pasture because Rhett will, he can't stand it. I agree. Yeah. People do not. And we've got to have Moses fixed. Moses is old enough now, and I've got to call making the appointment to get him fixed. Duncan is fixed, but we've got to get Moses fixed. So.
You're right, Chris.
Yep.
You're absolutely right.
That is so true. Yeah.
I think giving a kid an animal for Christmas is not a good thing.
No. And so, and the reason I'm going to say this is in the shed, you're not a bad person if your animals sleep outside. I get so ticked off at hearing that all the time. Because no, as long as you provide them with shelter, stuff to lay in like straw, draft free is your big thing. As long as they are dry and out of the wind, they're going to stay warm.
No.
So, I mean, it irritates me for us. I mean, I see people all the time. Well, if your dog's still outside, you need to be outside with it. Well, half the day I am outside with my dog. We
had a dog growing up. We built a dog house, and it would lay beside it.
Well, Rhett does that.
Mm-hmm.
Rhett, this is his favorite kind of weather. He is all over the place in this. But yes, it irritates me so bad to see somebody say that you're a bad person if you don't bring your dog in.
It's just ignorance.
Yeah, they don't have a clue.
we live in a country full of ignorance right now. People don't know that they think their opinion is the most important thing on the planet. They just need to shut up. I said
great. He did. And those, you will not have to worry about little mices with them two babies out there either, Sue. Mm-hmm. Our cats have those on the front porch. They have 2 styrofoam coolers. And I haven't put straw in them. I put blankets in theirs, and I'll get them out and wash them. And I do need to put straw or hay in there for them because blankets hold moisture. So it's not good for them. It does. So good job on the straw. So I need to do that. I've been meaning to do it. But
the thing is cats and dogs and all that, if they are outside animals, they are used to it.
Yes. Now, I could not throw Harley outside in this.
No, you kill it.
It'd kill him in a heartbeat. And the girls could handle it to a certain extent with their fur coats on that they have because they're warm.
If they were outside all the time, you would never think nothing about it. They'd be just like Red.
But they're inside dogs. So, and then Scarlett is down there in the ice and stuff, rolling around on her back, just having her a good old time. I tried to video her and she quit before I got her. I wish I could have seen her. She was having a ball down there. But this is the weather they live for. They love this. They hate summer.
Well, they're actually made for summer too because that they're like a polar bear. You know how polar bears their fur is white? It's because it's hollow tubes.
Yeah.
It helps insulate them from the heat and the cold.
Yeah. But now during the summer, Rhett, you'll go down there and he'll be standing in the water trough. Standing in it.
Blue heeler poodle.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a wild animal right there. Because I have had both blue heelers. That is a very smart animal, I guarantee.
Oh, yeah. I bet it is.
But it can be feral at times.
These three can. I wish y'all could see them here. They're all laid out on their dog beds. They're all out cold. But except for Harley. Harley is in my recliner, laying on my heated blanket.
Dog.
But yeah, like during the summer, you look out there and Rhett will be standing in the water trough, standing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of the buckets. He can get the front legs in it. So it's kind of funny, but but he loves this weather. He'll just lay out in it. Loves it. So, and then I've been seeing a lot of videos people have been putting out of their husky covered in snow. Would you come in? The internet says I'm a bad person.
Yeah. I would hate for them to have to live in Alaska and pull a sled.
Yeah, I know, right? And they don't stay in the house up there. They say they want to stay outside, that they can't make them. They won't come in. Yeah. I think I seen y'all's dog playing in the snow at some of the videos. So here comes Bulldozer. Maybe she's going to go lay down somewhere. Okay. Nope. I don't know.
Nope.
Still not? That says we're... I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Up. We're
live
there? Again.
Okay, there we are. All right, he was trying to watch us to see when we were popped back up, so who knows? Sorry. Technology.
So cold the live stream froze.
I don't know what happened. We just disappeared.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, the donkeys refuse to go in their shelter at all. They will not go in there. And then
Sophie will, like if it's the wind's blowing and stuff, she'll go in there and lay down. The sheep ain't going to.
No, not unless I put their sweet cake bucket in there.
Hey, John.
Hey, I put their sweet cake tubs in their buildings, hoping maybe they would go inside there to get out of the wind. The sheep will go in there and eat and then come right back out. The donkeys, I have not seen them in there yet, but the goats I have, but not them. So, but yeah, the sheep tickle me. They got on wool coats, so I guess they stay hot.
Well, we've seen Daisy with ice on her.
Well, when Iris was born, she had. Is that Duncan's? No. Moses is outside. He went out earlier, so the cat loves the dogs, but the dogs aren't real crazy about the cat.
The dogs hate the cats. They're not like mean to it or anything, but they hate the cats.
Poppy can't stand it when one of the cats will get on the bed to sleep beside her. It just throws her all off, don't it?
Throws me all off too, because you're over there snoring and she's crawling.
Hannah. Well, she did something.
She's crawling all over me trying to get away from the cat.
I don't know. They used to didn't bother the cats, but they've got to where now that they're picking at them, and I'm not sure.
They're wanting to play with them, and the cat ain't wanting to play.
Yeah.
The cat just wants to snuggle up with them.
Yeah. So. Go lay down, Bulldozer. Go lay down. Go to bed. Yesterday, I sat down with them and brushed all three of them. And, y'all, that takes hours. I think it took me about 4 hours for all three of them to brush all of them.
Her watch numbers is all over the board. We froze. It went to 10. We come back. It dropped to 5.
Yeah.
We're at 7. Good gosh. And one of them's me.
Well, we're not quite popular enough to have, 2,000 or 3,000 in ours yet.
That'd be all right.
I don't know how they keep up with anything. And YouTube took some of our subscribers away.
That don't surprise me any.
Yeah, it's getting irritating.
YouTube's of the devil.
And it don't matter, like, they don't push our videos. They don't push our videos anymore at all.
We're going to be the only ones on here in a minute.
I guess so. Excuse me. Sorry. But, you still ain't been able to get any trees cut, have you? The weather won't cooperate, will it?
It's hard to cut a frozen tree in the snow.
I know. It won't cooperate for us. So, Sue says she's still here.
She's always with us. She is dedicated.
Yes. I will try to go live tomorrow morning. I got somewhere I got to be in the morning. Tomorrow evening. It just depends on what time I get home and stuff. So, and then we have basketball game Saturday. So, our grandson's his last basketball game? But we got to go watch him play and see the other grandbabies. So we don't get to see them very often. So when we get a chance, we run up there. And y'all are always here too. And we greatly appreciate all of y'all for hanging with us. So
yeah, we're down
3.
I don't know.
I don't know what it's doing.
Retarded thing. Tell you what.
There's no telling.
Well, I know there's 3 people on here because Sue and Susan is talking to us, and I'm on here, and it dropped down to 2.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no telling.
We may have 5,000 people watching us, but they're going to tell us 2 people.
It says 2 on her side.
Yeah.
Well, like on the lives, a lot of times when I'm out in the pasture doing lives, it'll show me that 1 or 2 is watching. But then when I cut the live, it'll show me that I have probably 800 or 900 views. So
now 3. It's showing
6
here.
now. So I don't know. It's just crazy. Crazy. So, but the lives on the farm seem to be doing. Chris says he's here. So see?
Yeah. Silly folks.
the live farm lives tend to do pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually get a lot of time from that, but it's like we're not gaining hours.
Susan says she didn't cook today.
Oh, I cooked.
Yeah. I come home to a home cooked meal this evening.
I even made him turnip greens, y'all,
mm-hmm.
and had to stand there like this the whole time I cooked.
Oh, my goodness.
But we had a good dinner. He had his favorite, leaded mashed potatoes. So that was that very good for you? You had turnip greens and loaded mashed potatoes.
I said.
Mm-hmm. And barbecue ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I like those big old country style ribs. Those are my favorite. And I like them grilled, but just throwing them in the oven does a pretty good job because they were really tender, wasn't they? Mine was anyway. So
let me ask y'all, what should be the next animal we get on the farm? What do y'all think? I know what she's going to say.
What?
A buffalo.
Yes. I love buffalo. Friday night is usually our pizza night. Mm-hmm. Usually I'll call in a pizza on his way home. He'll stop by.
Elephants. Chris, I used to like you.
I would love some buffalo. I ain't gonna lie. Deer meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
That sounds good too.
I don't like deer meat.
You do. You just don't realize it.
I don't.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, I do.
But I would like a buffalo. Think I could have one. When we pasture everything in, get me one buffalo.
That's what I was thinking, Sue. A mini buffalo.
Oh,
I don't think they make that breed.
I don't think they do either. Now, something I have been checking into. Camel.
She wants a camel.
I'd like a camel, yeah. But they're actually mean. They're pretty mean. A kangaroo would be pretty good too, but they're mean too.
Have you seen the pictures of the kangaroos?
They look like Mike Tyson.
Arnold Schwarzenegger standing there, and I'm like, you got little bitty arms. How? What are you bench pressing?
They make the little bitty wallabies, not a big kangaroo, the little bitty ones.
I know, but we're talking about two different things. You said kangaroo, now that's a wallaby.
Okay, well, I would like a little wallaby. A little big one. Something that I've been looking into, and I even had talked to him about it. Once we get some of the stuff pastured in, we thought about putting some pigs where the pond is, but I don't know if it's too growed up. It's something that we just discussed, not that we've jumped on or anything like that.
I'm not really into pig farming.
I'm not
I
either.
didn't care for the pigs farm.
No, but if they will clean all of that out, that would be great. Mm-hmm. So, I want to look at a mini buffalo now. He says I can't have buffalo; they're too big. Because look at how I am with Sophie. Sophie does not realize that I would hate to see Sophie if she was a regular size cow that she's supposed to be, because the other day she swung her head, caught me, just because she wanted me, because I quit petting her and she wanted more petting. And so she threw that head around and popped me. So.
The Zorse?
Yes.
Is that a zebra and a horse mix?
Oh, a zebra. We could do a zebra. Yes, I've seen that. They were in the water, right? It was trying to drown the dog, if I'm not mistaken, if it's the same video.
I don't know.
Yeah, they say they're mean.
A Zorse.
I've seen a Zorse.
I've seen a Zonky.
I've seen a Zonky and I've seen a Zorse, but I don't remember where I seen it. Was just a video of one. Mm-hmm. So somebody had some Zebus for sale the other day, and if we had more pastured in, we would probably get a couple of Zebus.
Either Zebus or Dexters. I really want a High Park.
Yes, I want a High Park too. They are so pretty, but they're so expensive. Yeah, like those things are going for $6,000-$7,000. It's crazy.
Or maybe a belted cowboy.
Yeah, something. When stuff gets cleaned off and pastured and fenced in, we will be getting more cattle.
By the time that happens, YouTube may not exist anymore.
Now, they will never be with Sophie, though. So, we will never put...
No, you'll have to run your bulls away from your cows.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that bull up here, the neighbor's bull got out and chased all that head of 20 that came through here. That's what happened, was somebody's bull got out and was chasing all of them, and that's how they ended up down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know if they got them all put up or not. I haven't heard. I ain't seen no cattle lately, so. But
I was thinking more on the lines of.
I'm not an alpaca fan. I'm not a llama fan. I really don't care for those. Never had a want for them. So that's probably not something that we will ever have as llama or alpacas. That's just not. I could definitely do more miniature donkeys. I would like to actually have several more of those. So I love them.
You got 3 to love all you want.
And hopefully we're gonna have 2 more. by August of this year, hopefully. So,
I was thinking peacock.
Yeah, now some birds like that, yes, we will. I'm not an emu fan. No. Let me tell y'all what broke me on emus. We went to a drive-through safari, and that thing stuck its head through the window and pecked on me quite a bit. And I was like, nope, never.
Well, the zebra did tried to.
The zebra was pushy. He was very pushy. And he wouldn't leave you alone till you fed him.
Yeah.
But that emu like got my shoulder, my back, and I was just like, nope. Now this was years ago because Dawson was just a baby when we went through, and every time that the emus would walk up towards the truck, Devin would fall in the floorboard and start screaming, "Roll the window up! Roll the window up!" Now I know that Nugget is a sweetheart. I know that.
And Goldie.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan at all. A mini milk cow, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a mini Jersey either. So, I'm hoping that things now are going to change, that you can actually get raw milk now. Because I would really like to start buying my milk from somebody. And I have a girl that messages me all the time and says, "Hey, do you know where I can get raw milk?" And I don't know anybody that does raw milk right now. So, yeah, I'm just not an emu fan for some reason.
Well, the thing is even as rural as we are and people have as many animals, most everybody around here that raises animals, they raise beef cattle.
Yeah.
There's no dairy anywhere.
No. Well, there's people that lived over by Crystal. Remember they had that one dairy cow that was always out in that. No. But it stayed in a dog pen, like no joke, because I always felt bad for it. But if you went by at certain times of the day, it would be out in the yard. So it was still eating. But I guess at night they put it up in that little dog, like a dog kennel, like a 10 by 10 dog kennel. But that was the only one.
Well, over there they had so many daggum coyotes. You'd have to do something.
Oh, yeah. There's coyotes everywhere over there. So... Sleepy, dear?
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's been a long day, ain't it?
It's been a long week.
Yeah, and you gotta go down tomorrow too.
Yep.
He's got to make another trip to Montgomery tomorrow. But let me tell y'all what my sweet husband brought me Monday. He brought me musky dime cider and blackberry cider from Peach Park.
True story.
He brought me 2 things of it.
I'm the best husband ever. Right now, when she turns this computer off, I'm going to be a heel again. I'll be beating on me again.
Yeah, when we turn this off, we got to go put babies up. So, Scarlett was having a fit last night over something.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was after, but she was after something. So, Rhett wasn't barking, but she was. She was running circles out there.
He was too busy eating.
I gave him a rawhide bone the other day, and he is...
Is he still chewing on it?
He's still chewing on it. I am surprised. The first one I gave him, he demolished it within just a couple of hours. But this one, he has carried it out till I guess he just really likes it. So, and then we gave him the other day, he got leftover meatloaf and ham, and he was in hog heaven that day, wasn't he? And he tickles me when the chickens will come around. He won't look. He'll cut. You'll see him cut his eyes over him, and he growls at him. And when them chickens hear him growl, they know it's time to go on. So, yeah, he's preoccupied for sure. So, well, speaking of, I just heard him bark. And sometimes you'll hear him and her together, and sometimes you'll just hear her. But you hear her, you tickle me, you'll hear her coming off the top of the hill, running down the road, her toenails. She ain't never got to have her toenails cut because she comes off that hill 90 to nothing. Mm-hmm. So,
I know, get you a porcupine.
Oh, they're cute. I would tell him the other night I would like a skunk. You can have their scent glands cut out.
That's cruel.
They're cute as can be.
I want an otter.
Oh, otters are adorable too. They are. They are. So, oh, he's starting to howl. I love it. Love it. You'll have to send us videos of it because I had a dog. He was a half German Shepherd. Well, he wasn't even a half German Shepherd. He was only like a quarter. And his daddy was a hybrid wolf. Now, this was the biggest dog I've ever seen in my life. He made Rhett look little. That's how big he was. We named him Shaq. He was so big. But he would howl. He never barked. He would just howl all the time. Or he made this crazy sound at you. Oh, a sloth. Yeah. They're crazy expensive though. Like I actually priced one and they're like $35,000 for a sloth.
For a sloth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can buy a stuffed sloth and just hang it up and nobody know the difference. I mean, I'm serious. Just hang it up there. What's that? That's our pet sloth. He's sleeping.
That's so funny. Oh. He howls when you go to the dog food container. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you can do that because I wish we had somebody close because I would buy raw milk all the time. I would make my own butter, but I just would love to be able to get some raw milk. And I don't even, oh, sorry, y'all. I don't even know anybody that has a milk cow to even ask, whether they milked or not. So, yeah. I did look at some spider monkeys one time. And, y'all, I don't know if y'all follow Our Life Adventures. I think is the name of it. And they're on TikTok. That's where I found them, was on TikTok. Yes, but goat's milk is good, but raw cow's milk to me is a little better. So, and it's definitely not like milk you buy in the store because I've had raw cow's milk and it was really good. And I'm not a milk drinker. So, but Our Lives Adventures, and they have 6 monkeys. No, they have 8 monkeys, I think.
Here's a 2-toed sloth for sale. $7,000.
But I didn't realize watching them how, like, monkeys, you cannot leave them ever alone, period, for any reason. They have to go everywhere with you.
Here's an African crested porcupine.
Oh, cool. He's exotic behind over here. And Sue, I think it's all the pasteurization and everything that they're doing on this milk is what it is. Because I have, my neighbor says that all her kids cannot drink milk at all, but they can have raw cow's milk. Because she'll message me all the time and say, hey, do you know anywhere I can get any? Has anybody said anything about it? Because she can't find it either. I just think it's all that stuff that they do because I used to never have a problem with cereal, ice cream, or anything like that. And all of that bothers me now. I got to where I don't even eat cereal because the milk in it bothers me. So, what you find in this?
A tarantula.
No, I don't think so. There is an exotic animal auction in Mississippi.
She takes her dog to work too.
Yeah. It won't be long though, and he won't be in that playpen for long. Oh.
Sugar gliders. Chinchilla.
And he will probably still be able to go to work with you too after all that because he'll be so used to it. Poppy, Poppy goes to work with him. You couldn't let the girls go with him. They're just too rambunctious.
About a hedgehog.
I'm not a hedgehog fan. So there's a porcupine. How much are they? It don't have sale. But we thought about going. It's called Magnolia Exotic over in Mississippi. And we thought about going over there one weekend when they have it just to see what they have. Yeah. As soon as I get everything set up, but we got to be able to cut these trees before I can get my milk stand and stuff set up. So that's what I'm waiting on because I want to be able to milk too. So we got to get that building moved and everything before I can put the milking stand in it. So, oh, I bet everybody wants to just love on him, don't they? That would be the one in there just playing with the dog. I was at Tractor Supply last night. I had to run in there and get something, and I heard this dog yipping, and it was not a bad. It was an odd yip though. So I was over on the other side of the store, and as I walked through to get something, I seen that dog peek its head out from behind the dog food, standing there with its owner because they were talking to somebody. When that dog peeked its head around, I said, that dog is huge compared to that sound it made. It was a Cane Corsica. Okay. I bet that dog weighed 130 pounds. He was beautiful.
There's an exotic animal expo in Dothan twice a year.
Oh, cool.
Don't tell her that.
Cool. The shop dog is here today.
How sweet.
But I don't normally walk up and pet dogs. I just don't do that. I will put my hand down, and if they come to me, I'm like, is it okay if I pet? As I walked by, I just stopped, and I was just looking at how big this dog was because it was beautiful. And it was like a dark charcoal gray. It had its ears cut. Its tail was trimmed, and it stood just beautiful. That dog had its toy in its mouth, and it come over to me, started nudging my hand because it wanted me to play with it. I think Zoe and them did go to one out there in Oklahoma. We are planning on going to Oklahoma to Okie. There's no plans exactly right now. Probably what I really want to do is if we go, I want to take our camper so we can take our dogs with us. Because I don't want to have to board them, and it's not cheap to board them. So, I would really like to just be able to take them. Are you getting your belly rubbed?
Getting your lovin's.
So, that's probably what we will do. When we were out there, we looked at campgrounds, and I thought about messaging some of them and seeing if there is campsites at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
I don't know that there is.
The Max, I think they stayed in their Sprinter on the campsite, on the grounds, didn't they?
I don't remember. So I can get in touch with Cassie and ask her. Yeah. And I'd rather do that than to stay in a campsite, a camp park, RV park. Yeah.
Poppy, no, sit.
I haven't heard anything, and maybe I need that there might not be a YouTube meetup at Pedals this year. I need to actually message Tracy to find out because I'm not positive. And quit, Pepper. And because that is actually the weekend of Girls' Day Out, and there's not a meet and greet.
Get down.
I'm gonna sign up to go with JC. So I will message her and find out. So I wonder why though. I don't know. Glenda, have you heard anything? I haven't been on Tracy's live in a while, so because Monday nights is hard for me getting home from gymnastics and all that. So I just hadn't jumped on there lately, but so we'll find out. I will find out for sure. So I just figured they would still do it because it brought in so many people. I don't know either. Huh. Well, we got anything else going on?
Just trying to thaw out.
Oh, go grab my sourdough. Right there. I want to show y'all my sourdough. I told you my other sourdough molded. And it wasn't the actual sourdough starter that molded. It was around the top where there was some stuck to the top was where it molded. And I couldn't pour it into a new container without it touching that mold. So, hey, Belt Loop. So this is, I want y'all to see. I just fed this one this morning. Where's my, I don't know if y'all can see it real good right here. But you see the line right there? It has grown to there just from this morning. So this sourdough is doing really, really good. This starter is doing good. So it is, I'm excited over this one. We're on day 7, and I'll come in from putting the animals up and I'll refeed it. And so now I'm at the point that I'm feeding it in the mornings and at night, and it is really doing good. So I'm ready. I'm excited to start my sourdough, get all that going. So get you some bread made. Use some bread made, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Excuse me. Well, Belt Loop, I hate that you're jumping on a little late. Yeah. We were just fixing to get off of here. We got to go make sure all the babies are put up and everybody is snug as a bug for this cold night we're going to have. So, make sure I'm.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yes. I see.
Just short. Got you.
But y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully tomorrow evening, if everything goes good, I'll be live out on the farm. So I think it's supposed to be high tomorrow is like 50, I think.
Must be fixing to start raining.
I don't think it's supposed to rain till Monday or Tuesday. I'm not positive though. So
it's warming up to rain.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. We love y'all. Jesus loves you. And we will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Bye.